This is the OnePlus 3T. And no, we haven't picked up the wrong phone. It's not the OnePlus 3. It just looks absolutely identical. The changes to the brand new OnePlus 3T are all inside. The outside is still the same. And really and honestly, that's not a terrible thing at all. The OnePlus 3T is gorgeous. This is a smooth metal rear panel. It's a unibody, so it curves around into the front there. And you've got this lovely 1080p optic AMOLED screen, whatever OnePlus decides to call it, on the front. And that's a 2.5D curved piece of glass, just nicely blending into the edges of the phone there. Really is very comfortable to hold. One thing we do love about OnePlus phones, it's the OnePlus 2 actually, is this little switch here. And what it does is quickly activate your different sound profiles. So at the moment it's on silent. Give it a quick slide down and it goes to do not disturb, and another to go on to ring. So just go up to the top for silent. It's really quick and easy. You don't have to fiddle around in the menu or anything like that. So we really like that feature, and I'm glad to see that OnePlus are continuing it. Nobody else does it too, so it's a nice differentiating feature for the company. On the front down here is a fingerprint sensor, same as the OnePlus 3. It's very, very fast too. You've got the option of using hardware controls for the back and the recents, or you can also have it as a software, so you can flick up from the bottom of the screen. Nice option to have, depending on which one you prefer. So what are the changes between this and the OnePlus 3? Well, this now uses a Snapdragon 821 processor. That's the brand new chip from Qualcomm. And it is faster and more power efficient than the 820 that was in the OnePlus 3. Now in the real world, we're not really noticing massive amount of difference between the two. They're still just unbelievably fast. That's the trouble. The OnePlus 3 was incredibly quick, and the OnePlus 3T is incredibly quick. You might get that bit of difference between charge for standby time on the 820 equipped OnePlus 3 and a little bit more from the larger battery, believe it or not. Inside here it's a 3,400 milliamp hour cell. That's 400 milliamp hour bigger than the OnePlus 3, yet the body is still exactly the same. It's also super fast charging. 1 hour 20 minutes it took us from 0 to 100%, and in 30 minutes it went to 60%, which OnePlus says is enough to last you the day. That's pretty amazing. Probably been noticing here that obviously it runs Android and it uses OnePlus's Oxygen OS over the top. It's pretty similar to stock Android, as you see here. It's really very smooth, very fast. The notification shade at the top, very similar to regular Android. There's a couple of changes. You saw one there. Swipe up on the screen to get Google's search app straight away, and slide to the side and you've got this, which OnePlus calls Shelf, and there's a few shortcuts in there and some quick details on your storage space and battery remaining. That can be turned off as well if you don't want it. It's easy to turn off within the customization section. But ultimately, Oxygen OS on the OnePlus 3T is very close to regular Android, and we like it a lot. Now, the other big change with the OnePlus 3T is the camera on the front, not the rear. Still a 16 megapixel camera on the back. There have been a few tweaks, and it does take slightly better pictures than the OnePlus 3, but that was pretty good too. So you're not going to notice masses of difference. But if you're a big selfie fan, you are going to notice a difference. Here, this uses a 16 megapixel selfie cam, much bigger than the OnePlus 3, which had an 8 megapixel camera, so that's pretty good. And the selfies we've taken, yeah, they're pretty impressive. So anybody who's really into that will enjoy using the OnePlus 3T. Final big change is the price. This is now $440. That's $40 more than the OnePlus 3. So you'll get a better processor, better selfie cam, more speed, probably a little bit longer standby time. We've not noticed much, but there's bound to be a little bit there as usage goes on. Is that really worth it? Well, of course it is, absolutely. $40 more for the new chip, which means your phone lasts longer, and that's important, longer in time is what we mean. So within a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, this phone will still be super powerful. So you're investing money in something, not a lot of money either, you're investing money in something that's going to last, and that's pretty important in the world of smartphones today. So we've got a full review of the OnePlus 3T on Digital Trends right now, so go and check it out.